Welcome back to template tutorials, and in this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to create a letterhead like this. So as you can see, everything is well placed and fit. So let me zoom out a little bit like this. So as you can see, everything is well fit and perfect. So without wasting much of your time, let's get started. So first of all, we have our worksheet here. So let me zoom out a little bit. Alright, so I'll leave it this way. Okay, so as you have it this way, the first thing that we have to do there is to insert a shape. So if you have to insert the shape, you usually go to the insert tab there, click on it. When you click on the insert tab, so from the insert tab you have the shapes here. You locate your shapes here, so click on it. And the shapes that we want to insert is this one right here. So let's insert our shape like this. Alright, so let me do it this way and rotate it also a little bit. Alright, so let's remove the outline. So let's go to the shape format. Under the shape format, just click on it. The properties of the shape will appear here. So we'll give it the outline, no outline. And also the color of it, we want to change the color of it, but this color, we don't want it to be solid. So let's right click on it and go to format shape. Alright, so the properties of the shape will appear on the right side of our screen. So click on the fill. So from the fill, we go to the gradient fill. So like this. So alright, so yeah, we click on the gradient fill. So there, move on to the first. Just come and click on the first icon there. So click on the color here. So we are choosing this color here. Going to the next icon. We are choosing the color here. The third one also, we are choosing the color here. And going with the last one, we'll go with the color that we chose earlier. Which is this one. Alright, so let's resize it a little bit. Reduce the size of it like this. Okay, so you can position it well at the top of your worksheet like this. Alright, so I'll leave it this way. Alright, let me zoom it in a little bit. There's one thing that we have to do in there. So at this point, you can see this one, we have the diagonal line, which is too much for us. So we want to change it, reduce it. So as you select the shape like this, you move on to this one. Under the shape format, you see that small icon there, or pointer, just click on it and go click on the edit points. So the points of it will appear there. So let's drag this one backwards a little bit like this. I think this is it's not bad for us. Let me bring it back a little bit like this. Alright, so I'm okay with it like this. Okay, so let's duplicate it by using the control key and drag to duplicate. So alright, I'll just do it this way. First I hold the control key and use my mouse left button to drag. Alright, so let's rotate it like this and send it to the right side of our page or our worksheet. So do it this way. Alright, so this one also, there's another thing that you have to do to it. That one also, like as you can see that like the diagonal lines or the slanted lines there are not well matched. So you have to again go back to the edit points, click on it. So probably you can drag this one to this side so that it will fit. So like this. Alright, so let me do it this way. Alright, so I think this way is okay for us. Alright, so this one also, let's duplicate it to the bottom of our worksheet. So I'll send it to the bottom like this and rotate it to the other way around. Okay, so send it to the left side of it, left bottom, and take the other one also, which is this one. Duplicate that one also to the right bottom of your workbook and rotate it also. Alright, so I'll go with this way. Oops. Rotate it. Alright, so I think this way is okay. Alright, so let's place it here. Alright, I think it's fit, right? Alright, so let's move back to the header side, the top side. There's one thing that we have to do there also, is to go back to the insert tab again and insert another shape. So this time around, we're going to insert a rectangle shape, which is here. So just click on it and draw a rectangle shape. So like this, place it well. Like this. So let's remove the outline, make it no outline. Alright, so let's resize this very well. Like this, push it to the top like this. Alright, so let's close it in a little bit like this. Alright, so the color there, I'll go back. You see, after I've selected the shape there, the format, the properties of it will appear at the right side of my screen. So I'll just come here, the color side, click on it and choose this color to format. Sorry, that color is too bad. Let me choose the one on top like this. Alright, so like this, you can see that the color of it will change. Okay, so again, there's another one that you have to do again, is to go back to the insert tab, go back to the shapes, this one line, insert your line. Alright, so you can draw your straight line from here to the inner part of the other parts. So like this. Make sure the line is straight, like this one. Alright, so you can leave it this way. You don't click on this one, probably click on this. So as you click on it, it's like the width of the line is not too much. So let's go back to the, you see it's selected, so you can see the properties of the line at the right side of your screen. So here you can change it to 2 or 3. So let's leave it for 2. If you want, you can make your own 3. And the color, I want to change it to the green, this one that I mean. Alright, so leaving it this way is okay for us. Alright, so the next thing again that we have to do now is to insert a text box. Alright, so going to insert the text box, we need to again go back to the insert tab. So clicking on the insert tab, we can locate our text box here. Click on it. So we wait for it to load. Alright, so we have our draw text box here. So we click on it and just click here. The text box will be inserted. Alright, so there are some few things you have to do with the text box before you're able to use it. You can use it, but we have to do some kind of things to it, and that's the outline. We want to remove the outline, and also the shape fill. We want to make it no shape, no fill. Alright, so we can place in our text in there. So the text I want to place in there is full name. So let me select it all. And choose for the font as area rounded. So I'll choose this one, and the color of it, I'll choose the green. Let me select only this one and choose the green. Alright, so I'm choosing it this way, and the size of it, I'll make it probably 18 or 16 is okay. Alright, so moving on to the bottom side, I mean here. Alright, okay, no, let's insert another text box. So let me leave it this way and position it toward to the right side of our screen. So like this, I can bring it here and leave it here. Alright, so let's duplicate the text box to the bottom like this. So here you want to change the text in here. So here we want to change it as to 1, 2, 3, 4, and that one will be the address. And we can make it anywhere. Oops, let me pull it a little bit. It's going to be anywhere straight. And the straight, we have a city also, so the city can also be anywhere, any city. Alright, so I think the city will be in there. Alright, so something like this that we want it to happen. So let me select all of it also, and the color I want to send it back to the default one, which is the color black, and the size of it I'll make it 14. Alright, so I'm okay with the 14, but if you also want to customize your own, you can choose any font style and the size of your choice. But for the sake of this video, I'm using the 14. Alright, so let's duplicate the text box also to the right side of our screen, and inside the text box here, you want to change it to the date. So the date is 7th of August. So it's 7th of August, and the year is 2025. Alright, so this way also is okay for us, like this. So let me position that one also well to the right side of our screen, like this. Alright, so again, let's duplicate that one also to the bottom of the address. Alright, so let me do it this way. So the bottom of the address, so inside in here, we want to make a text, as it's going to be a letterhead, there must be a salutation or something like that, or the receiver, let's see it that way, a receiver, not a salutation. So I'm going to make it Mr. James. It's Mr. James Morgan. So you can also customize your own to choose any name at all that you want for the receiver. Alright, so by this video, I'm just using James Morgan as the receiver's name. So let me select that one also, and the color of it, I'll make it probably the green, and the size of it, I'll make it 18. Alright, so let's leave it this way, and duplicate that text also to the bottom, like this. So this one also, the text here, let's remove it, and the size, let's leave it back to the 14, and the color, let's make it the color black. Alright, so let's open it up a little bit, because that's the place the body has to be entered in. So here, for the sake of this video, I'm just going to automatically generate a text, some 2 paragraphs in here, so you can put in your paragraph in here. So I'm just going to generate 2 paragraphs consisting of probably maybe 3 lines. So I'll say 2 paragraphs each consisting of 3 lines is okay for me, and I click on the OK, enter key. Alright, so let me close in this one a little bit, like this. Okay, so let me take this one also and duplicate it to the bottom of our worksheet. Alright, so there we are moving on to the next stage, which is to insert the signature. So I will leave it this way. So I will just select this one. This video, there's one font style that looks like signature inside Microsoft Word. So let me just select it all, and now write Maxwell. So I'll customize Maxwell to look like a signature. So I'll go with a rewarding script because that script looks like a signature. And the size of it, I'll make it 36. Alright, so like this, it's not bad. So there, you can also, when you are editing your thing, if you want to print this one out, you can just leave the signature part empty so that person will just sign in there. Alright, so again, let me insert a line. So this line, I'll duplicate it down there. So I will leave it this way and close in here a little bit. Like this. Alright, so let me go down a little bit. Alright, so at this point it seems like the line is too big, like for this side, so I'll just come here, just select and change it back to 1. That's the width, so that it will be 1 pixel or 1. Alright, so let me use my arrow key to push it to the top and also to the left a little bit. Alright, so let's again duplicate this text to the bottom again. So the signature, whose signature are you inserting here? That's the question you have to now ask. And we are putting in the manager's signature in here, so we'll make it general manager, meaning that the signature that the person who has to sign there has to be the general manager, so probably it can be you. Alright, so I'll just leave it this way. At the bottom here, take this one, the line. Alright, so I'm bringing the line here, and also this one, I'm bringing it here. Alright, so let's move back to the top. We are not done with our design. We are moving back to the top to make some few additions to it. So I'll go here. Alright, so again, let's duplicate the text, which is this one. You can duplicate that one also. I'm just duplicating it because I don't want to go back to the insert tab again to insert another text box. So I'm just duplicating this one, those text boxes, to make good use of it. Alright, so here I'll just select all of this text, and here you have to insert your company logo and also your company name. So I'll make it company name like this. So I'll choose this script and the size, let me make it 12. Alright, so I'm bringing it here. You can also change your size to any choice, but I'm leaving it 12. Alright, for the sake of this video. So let me leave this way. Alright, so let's insert our logo. So again, let me duplicate this one. Microsoft Word, if you are using this one to design a letterhead, so if you are not using the text box to insert a picture, when you have to insert a picture and you usually want to move it to any part of your worksheet, you usually use probably the text box. So inside the text box, we insert a picture in there, so you can easily move it to any part that you want. So you see, as the case is inside the text box, I'll just move on to the insert tab, click on it, click on the pictures, go to this my device. I'm going to insert a logo. So this is my logo. I'll click on my logo and I'll click on the insert. So as you can see, our picture has been inserted. So let me use this the text box to control it. So you see, with it being inside the text box, I can easily control it and move it to any part of my screen that I want to move it to. Alright, so let me move this one to this side a little bit, like this. So if one, you can also increase the size of this one. Alright, so I can leave it this way if I want. Alright. So last but not least, we want to again insert another text box also here at the top. So I'll just duplicate this one also to that side. Alright, so the text in here, I want to change it to a contact info. So it will be +1, 2, 3. This contact info that I'm inserting here is just something that I'm just inserting in there. It's not a valid one. So the size of it, let me make it 12. The 14 is too much, so I'm making it 12. Alright, so something like this. I'll just place it here. And again, I'll duplicate this one also to the bottom of it. I'll make another duplication again. Alright, so here, let's change the text there to an address, but not something like this. Not a contact, but rather an address. So I'll make it 1, 2, 3. Alright, so anywhere straight. Anywhere straight. Okay, so let me make it a little bit longer like this. Any city. Alright, so here I'll make it 2, 2, 3. Alright, so I'll leave it that one also. So let's move on here also to the last part. And here we can make it the email. So the email, you can bring your email here, the company email here. So I'll just make it company name at let me pull it like this. So you can make it at gmail.com. Alright, so now let's position all of them at the right side, at the right place, and very good. So probably this one, I'll just click on it and send it to the bottom a little bit. Alright, so I'll use my arrow key to position it to all like this. It's okay. Okay, let me just leave it this way, and let's insert these icons before the phone icon first. So let me just clear all of this one off. So inside the text box there, I would like to insert the phone icon. So I'll just move on to the insert tab, move on to pictures, click here. So this is my phone icon. I'll just insert my phone icon there. So here I have my phone icon inside in it. Let me string my phone icon a little bit. You can zoom it in. Alright, so I can control this one also. So let me bring it to the top there. This is the inner part of our page, so I'll send it this way and bring this one here. That's the phone icon. Alright, so let me reduce the size of this one also a little bit, because it's too much for us to handle there. So this one also is like this. Alright, so I can now bring this one closer to it. So let's take this one also and send it back a little bit, and take this one also and duplicate it. So I'll just duplicate it to the bottom there. So inside the text box, I'll just remove only the phone icon and go back to the insert tab and insert a picture, and that one will be the location, that's the address. So I'll just choose this icon there and insert it in there. Alright, so again, lastly that we want to insert in there is to duplicate this one also and insert the mail icon. So I'll clear this one off and go back to the insert tab, click on the pictures, click this one and insert the mail icon, which is here. Alright, so I've inserted my mail icon, so let me push this one to the top a little bit. Where is it? So I'm sending it top by using my arrow key to control it. So this way is okay for me. Alright, so let me take this one also, control it like this. Alright, so I'm okay with it like this. So let's add all of it, and position all of them to the right side of our page, align all of them to the right side. Taking the first one, which is here, I'll bring it like this. Taking the second one, which is here, I'll bring it closer like this. Alright, so I can use my arrow key to push it to the top a little bit. And taking the last one, which is here, I'll bring it this side also. So let's push it to the top a little bit. Alright, so I'm using my arrow key to push it to the top. So this one also, I can take it and push it to the top a little bit like this. So I think it looks okay and perfect for us. So let's zoom out so you can see everything, the work that we've done. Alright, so as you can see, everything is well placed and free. So thank you so much for watching, and see you later in my next video.